Documentation is a design system superpower. I've seen a lot of teams put it directly in Figma, and I think that works, but I also want to remember that Figma is not necessarily a documentation tool, right? It's not accessible to everyone inside of the organization. And so what I personally try to think about is, okay, if I'm a designer and I'm using this component, what do I need to know? What is the tagline for what the component should do? What are the variant labels for how this component exists as it is on the canvas? The best feature I think of documentation in Figma is the ability to add a quick description for any component. What can it do? And if I'm an engineer and I'm using that component, I can also link directly to where the actual documentation might exist externally. And so I try to err on the side of let's pour more documentation resources outside of Figma and just keep exactly what you need to know. And you're keeping design where design is in Figma, and you're keeping documentation and code where it is externally.